Sarge is on his I think this is his 4th day off because a D-ring got stuck under his pack cinch and he got the saddle sore, which is fairly big. That's my thumb. But anyway, we're putting sulfasilver ointment on it. There's no way to bandage it because he just turns around and rips it off with his teeth. And then at night we're putting Vicks on it. But it was actually really swollen when it first started. And he's living the life with his days off. Oh, Sarge. Actually, he was tied to this dead tree last night, the second one here, and Clara had her bridle and chinks on the branch there, and Sarge ate some of the straps. He chewed the reins in half, both sides, and ate one of the straps on her chinks. We'll have to repair all that. Why are you such a pig, huh? And then Firefly, I had this Decker cinch adjusted forward to go through her girth, and that actually sored her shoulders up a lot. But I have this pad, it's actually doubled under here and a little bit under here to kind of help with the balance of the saddle, because this is actually a mule saddle. It's not really built for a horse, except it was short enough to fit her and mostly fits her. She's very round like a mule, so anyway, that's really helped her. We're on day 35, a couple miles maybe into it, and there is Upper Green Lake. Mac and I are in the lead today for a while. We're getting up here, just watering the horses on this nice slide. And the mountain slides down all the time, I guess. Yeah. Ruby. Yeah, it just keeps getting prettier and prettier out here. Oh, and we're getting closer and closer to that saddle that we're gonna go over. Maybe we'll have a little lunch. Alright, so Shane just informed me that is not the saddle. We're not going up and around the dome. The problem is Shane is using Onyx. He did not download the map of the Wind River Highline because I bought the maps. I actually have the USGS maps of this area. I did not bring them. I stuffed them in my resupply for before the Wind Rivers, and our friend that was supposed to resupply us and join us for this part of the trip ended up not being able to come. So we do have the Onyx, but if it's not downloaded, we can't see topography. We can just see this really blurry satellite image and kind of where we're at on the trail and where the trail bends and splits and things like that, or crosses a river. But it's very vague, and it's just enough to navigate us where we're going, but not really tell us. And the good thing about the Wind Rivers too is that the signs are really good. They have been really good so far. Every split has a sign, clearly tells you what is what. So we're taking the whole High Line from Green River Lakes to Big Sandy Lodge. It's about 80 miles. It actually starts, I think, sooner than that, but we're going to go beyond Big Sandy down to South Pass City, which is another 40 miles. So we've got a whole 120 miles in the Wind Rivers to do. And we're already started on it. We have 11 more days. So anyway, keep you informed. We're going past the dome. This huge mountain. There it is. It's getting narrower and a little steeper and rockier. We've met a lot of Continental Divide hikers so far, and they are saying, the guys coming in from into us, that there's a blowdown on a real bad steep spot up here, so we'll have to see what that's like. We might have to chop it out. Max says. Alright, so anyway, Firefly pinned me between her and the tree, and then Tupelo didn't break away, so I actually could not get out at all. And Tupelo ended up falling over, and I was able to climb out. But when I got behind Tupelo, he kicked me right in the chest because he was flailing a little bit. But anyway, they're fine. I'm okay. I've got a lot of just bruising on my shoulder. I think it's on Shane's film, all my abrasions. And my ribs and my chest hurt from getting kicked by Tupelo, but I almost wonder if he didn't lay down to let me out. That's why it's called the Green River. We're past the dome. I think the pass we're going over is beside these twin peaks. I don't know. We've gone 7.5 miles. We had lunch. There's never a bag snag across the steep area. What those guys said was back there, but maybe I don't know what they're talking about. So they call the high line the red line or the blue line, the CDT hikers. And one guy said he did the whole blue line. Said there was an occasional snag that he was able to walk around every one. So I hope that guy's right. Accurate. A lot of the people hike through the Cirque of the Towers too. But you can't get a horse over that stuff. It's pure boulders, boulder fields. You gotta get this. I have never ridden in such a pretty place as the Wind Rivers. Swim, Zip, swim! Oh my gosh, my legs are underwater. The dogs made it. They just went downstream a little ways. Good dogs. I'm soaked. There's the footbridge. That would have been... You probably could have gotten horses across that. But there's probably another footbridge across the bigger part. But anyway, Shane's taken Firefly and Tupelo because my whole right side is really sore right now. I don't want to be dragging or using that a lot to get Firefly and Tupelo going up this... They're going up switchbacks soon by these twin peaks. So this must be, might be the rock slide I can see from really far away. I think I have to put my phone away to get through this. I hope we still have some kitchen panniers left. Well, the Wind Rivers are getting rocky. There's a bear on that tree down there. Okay. There he is. So we're having to cut this one because of this blowdown. Sassy's a real mountain horse. Shane's the real Marlboro man. How much do you charge for an hour?
A lot.
How much is that?
A lot.
Everyone else is tied up, waiting for the flies. Hasn't even been 5 minutes, hardly. And here we are again. Well, glad we brought an axe. Shane and I have to cut at least one log out. The horses can probably get under the second one. And then we're gonna have to come up and go through here. And then go over these logs and then back down to the trail. I was hoping, did you see the flies? There's these little black, they look like regular flies, but they're smaller. And I don't know what they're called, but I call them kamikaze flies because they just fly into my eyes and my face and my ears as hard as they can, and that hit me. I think they fly away. Hopefully the wind picks up and they go away. Well, we're having potato bacon soup in our first mountain camp in the Wind Rivers. And there's some more people setting up a tent over there by that tall tree. And then the horses are all around. It's our tent. Oh, close tents behind Tupelo. There's a nice lake here.